How are you all? Hope you all had a super duper day. I'm going to be working on some more of this fantastic bust. Mrs MLG is over there working on these two figures. Hi John, hi Methuselah, hi Tony, hi Witty D and Pete, hi everybody. Good evening and welcome. Gizmo's here.
Chucking his toy about.
Chucking his toy around on the
got
floor.
this one, and this one to paint for the RCL. And as you can see, I haven't started any of them. Somebody's sneaking about. Can't really hear them sneaking about because Gizmo's being so noisy. Hey Red! We're just waiting for Red to finish their brush off for February, and then I'll do the video. As far as I know, that's right. Don't like leaving anybody out. I get very scared at this time of video making that I've missed somebody, and I never want to do that. So check and check again, and then everyone goes, yes!
Yeah, we've done it.
Pete the Hydrator is splendiferous.
Oh, Pete is splendiferous. So I've got these to do for the RCL. I haven't started them yet. Coronaco's in the house.
Hi!
So I thought I might do this lady. I got absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with it. Have been doing my out of my comfort zone, which is very scary. And absolutely totally out of my comfort zone, so she's going over there and just keeps getting avoided.
You made a bit of progress on her today?
I was trying to be sneaky and do some painting in the daylight because we only ever paint in the dark. So when Mr MLG had sneaked off to work, I thought, I'll just get a quick bit of daylight painting in. And then my mum came round to do some cards because she says that she's going to come and help, but she's super nice. So then I had to do some work because I couldn't really just sit here doing no work and mum doing all the work, so didn't really get much done.
I don't know.
Red is full of toad in the hole. Don't forget, Coronico, it doesn't have to be so far out of your comfort zone that it's the most hideous experience in the world. It can just be, a dragon with a different colour than normal. We want you to enjoy it. We still need to enjoy the painting experience and the hobby and have fun. And it's only us, remember. We're not going to go, you're disqualified from this non-judging, just for fun painting incentive because you didn't paint something that we deemed worthy. That's never going to happen, is it? So, still have a good time with it. I mean, to be fair, this thing here that I'm painting now is out of my comfort zone. Look at all this skin on this woman. What's going on? What daft idea was this? Oh, right, I remember. It's Sharon's.
Are we blaming Sharon, are we?
For this one, this thing I'm painting, because this is whatever duo, trio. No, this is duo. Because the other guy's a trio. But look, a woman again. I'm submitting this as well. I'm having both. I've still done nothing. Lack of sleep is killing my hobbies, says Pete. Well, get some sleep then, Pete. Oh no, you definitely put this one in just to give us all a month of fear and dread. No, I didn't put it in. It was you lot. I didn't do last month's either because I didn't even understand what it was. Yeah, next time I'm just going to pick them all and everything's just going to be undead and that's the end of it.
What's he destroying?
His toy. Is the theme banned from future votes by any chance? Well, we haven't done anything the same as last year, so we do try and think of other things anyway. What's the I can't even remember what else is coming up to look forward to.
Incentivise you for something else.
March
Always wanted to.
March is out of your comfort zone. April is animals. Oh, that'll be alright. Dragon's an animal.
Yeah. According to Facebook.
May is fantasy creatures. That's a dragon. June, always wanted to paint. Definitely that dragon over there. July is war. Dragons go to war. August is big. I mean, that was made for dragons. September is dungeon. October is dead. Historical for November. And scales. I mean, it was just like they were made for dragons, Koroniko. That's what's going on there. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't even remember who suggested it. It will be documentated in the Discord. But I can't remember who it was. It wasn't me.
I suggested historical, I think.
Well, that's alright, because again, that could be anything. It doesn't just have to be the war-y stuff, does it?
No.
History is a lot of things.
Yeah, you could do a dragon, because George slayed the dragon for St George's Day. That great Turkish hero.
I haven't put it in that month, have I?
I don't know.
Oh, Pando's saying hello to the Pokemon game, because the Pokemon game says that nobody saw the Pokemon that wasn't there. Oh dear. Gizzy Boo, will you stop it? We had snow this morning. We've still got a slight smattering of snow, but it's definitely gone now. And Gizmo doesn't know what to do with snow. He's very excited and he wants to bounce around, but equally it's cold and scary. So he does this weird hopping thing with his back legs where
like he's a rabbit.
he doesn't use them to walk. He just kind of hops with both back legs at the same time. It's very strange. And then every now and then he'll set off running, but he can't run because he's on his lead because we're on a public path near the road. So yeah, he was being strange this morning. I had to run around the garden though.
Oh, like a loon when I first let him out this morning, when we realised it had snowed. It was like, it snowed, Dad, it snowed, Dad, look, it snowed.
Chris, my idea for historical was a trebuchet set with a dragon shield decorating it. Very good.
Oh, awesome, yeah.
That'll be good. He can be adorable sometimes. He has his moments. I watched the snow fall at 3 this morning, says Pete. Yeah, I guessed you meant Gizmo and not just Nathan.
Although I am.
Says Wicked Ding. So a few weeks ago, I picked out some colours to do the Sphinx's wings. Oh yes, your Sphinx. Yeah, is that for an RCL or anything, or are you just doing it because you enjoy it? So anyway, sorry. A few weeks ago, I picked out some colours to do the Sphinx things. I've tidied up my paints into a pretty little line along my desk, and I can't remember which ones I chose. Those ones. That's those ones there. Those ones that, yeah, those ones. There, you found them. Good.
Just what kind of colour scheme did you think you were going for? Without the names of the paints, was it roughly like butterfly wing colours, or I don't know.
Well, she's done the stone, like sandstone.
All right.
Looks very good. There are some pictures in the Discord.
Cool.
My woman's not looking great.
You only just started painting her.
I know, but I'm not very good at painting. She looks like the undead already, and I'm pretty sure she's not supposed to be.
I think she might be a necromancer, you know.
Well, I think she might be a necromancer, but I don't think that she's particularly supposed to be undead herself.
Right. Yeah, but they take on the pallor of the dead, don't they?
I think she might just get a wash.
Necromancer types.
It was white and 2 blues, said Wicked D. I found one of the blues. This is why you should take pictures of the mini next to the paints, you silly thing, says Koroniko. I think Koroniko's been telling Wicked D this for about 2 months now. I just put them on the base of my light the ones that I'm using currently. That's what happens with mine. And then I hope that I don't move them.
If I'm doing something where I need to remember, I write myself a little list.
Yeah. Blobbed everywhere.
Right, so that's base coated flesh. There's going to be some like washes and other stuff to happen on this guy, but that's flesh, like based. Apart from maybe that bit that's a bit dark now, let's brighten that up a little bit. That's in a forward-facing position. He's got massive. His fists are nearly as big as his head. This guy, I think, like a proper troll slayer. I think in the Gotrek and Felix books, I think that's how Gotrek gets described at one point. That his fists are as big as his head. But he's awesome. Not my painting, the mini. That's what I'm talking about.
I'd lose the list, says Red. Yeah, I would. That's why I don't bother. It'd be in a heap of other bits of paper that I've got over there somewhere. Was that free hydrate that you're having a really noisy go out over there?
Yep. Sorry.
He spent last night munching on sweets out of the treat box.
Oh yeah, good these treats. Liking them. Saved some for future stream purposes. I'm a bit warm.
You've got to eat sweets now. You can't see his face, Wicked Day.
Which
John the
sweet?
Templar would like you to look down the camera lens and say hello.
Well, you'd be able to put a sweet in, look down the camera lens and say hello to John all at the same time.
Which sweets, Wicked D? Which sweets?
Look at the gleeful. Which one of these lovely sweets do you want me to have?
What are we going for?
You don't have to sit and wait.
Toxic sweets.
Which ones are your favourite?
Toxic waste. Let's have some toxic waste. Blue raspberry flavour.
Fisherman's Friends for the sweet box next. Oh, Fisherman's Friends are horrible.
Yeah, cutie. Do you want to try it?
Oh, little Miss is here.
Little Miss don't like it. Hi, John. Hi. How you doing? I couldn't really look, could I? Couldn't really look. My face wasn't really in the right orientation. I might have to just turn the brightness down a bit so I don't blind myself.
Oh, well, no one can see now.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
you have to warn me if you're going to do some silly things like that.
Sorry. Hi, John. Hi. You can see right up my nose. What do you want to try, sweetheart? Oh, why don't you try one of these? These aren't that bad.
What are they?
Smog balls.
Smog balls.
Oh, yeah, you like them, don't you?
Try one of them.
I don't like it.
Oh, give it back to me.
That's as much
Shit.
eyes as she getting.
She ain't got a lot of clothes on, that lady.
That's what I said.
And, yeah, it was. But I've just focused. What do you reckon? Little Miss is trying a smog ball.
I've got to be inside it yet.
And she's got a cherry flavour one.
I can definitely taste the cherry.
I think Tony said something about Fisherman's Friends, and Wicked D says, I actually quite like Fisherman's Friends. To which Red Snail replied, go stand at the back of the room.
I think Wicked D gets sent to the back of the room for quite a lot of things.
Are you naughty, Wicked D?
Yeah, I think things like that.
Uh,
a sigh. Thanks, John. John's cheering for presumably Little Miss trying the weird sweets. What did you think to them?
They just smoked them. It's still in my mouth. I can't chew it.
You can't chew it. Why?
It's just a solid ball.
It's just a solid ball.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, probably sit back over there and think
Eat it.
about it, and it'll dissolve eventually. Yeah, she's not got a lot of colours on. What colour are you using there then, bright orange boy?
So this is Auburn Shadow from Reaper 9241. This is from the Red Hair Triad. So this is the basis for my fiery beard. For a Mr Slayer man. Beautiful.
Are you streaming? How have you got to the middle of you? Yeah, you got to the middle, sweetie. What do you think? What do you think?
It's
Some words. Let's have some descriptive words. Slayer. Some descriptive words.
It tastes like an onion.
It tastes like an onion. And do you want it?
I've swallowed it now.
Oh, you swallowed it. There we go.
Little Miss doesn't like sour. No, not really. Yeah, she's
I need a drink, but I don't have one.
Go and get one. You know where stuff is. You live here.
just described the middle of the toxic, whatever it was, smog ball as like an onion. Awesome.
You cruel, cruel dad.
Ah, I thought that one would be.
Making her have manky sweets. I don't know.
Yeah, forced it down her.
You just put another one in.
No, just chomped the one that I had.
And what's that like then? Now you've chomped it.
Nice. Flavourful.
I can't taste it anymore, and that's good.
I am glad, my darling.
My lady looks really poopy. Poop, 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 poop. That's some nice colours that you use in there. It's like she's waving for a taxi now. She's lost her
Taxi!
necromancer. She's just going, okay, is anybody here?
What's going on there? There's like 2 flat spots on his beard. Like there maybe should be another part stuck on.
Maybe they should.
Hmm.
Well, we don't know.
No. We'll have to refer to that picture that's Red Scope put in the.
Panda says,
Hmm.
how is everyone? He's here again with his social interaction skills.
I'll just have to have a pause for a minute while I double check.
Oh, we haven't got a bit.
Well, no, I might have to make a bit though because it's going to look really weird without it. Bear with me.
Bear with. What have you got to tell us while you're looking?
What have I got to tell you?
Well, I don't know, that's why I asked.
Was it in chat?
Yes.
You were going to ask Wicked D if she was streaming.
I did ask Wicked D if she was streaming.
Did you? Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's how come you knew I was going to ask. 'Cause I asked.
Okay, sorry.
Shall I ask again?
Yeah.
Wicked D, you're streaming. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine. Feel much
There's
better
a
now.
wild, weird-looking ant with massive jaws in chat.
Yeah. It's like.
Oh, it's Tuesday, so no.
There is
It's Tuesday.
there is 2 bits missing.
Now he's just ignoring me, Wicked D. He made me ask you again instead of pointing out the fact that it's Tuesday, and then he's just like, well, yeah, I already knew.
Yeah, there's two bits missing. So here
Take it back.
on this picture. So this area here, there, that's this bit here, and then there should be some hair. But what we've actually got is like a weird kind of bit that looks like a bit of paper in his beard. And then over this side where I'm just working, so that bit is this bit, and then we've got a flat spot there, which is that bit of hair there. So it's like there should be 2 extra bits of hair. I wish I'd seen that before. How am I going to make that look not stupid?
Does it actually look stupid though? Is it just you've noticed?
I don't know. Let's just paint it like the rest of it and see what it looks like. See if we can get away with it. Maybe you could have like little oath paper type bits of parchment stuck in his hair.
Yeah, someone sent him a message and he lost it years ago, but it's just because it got caught up in his hair. And
That's
he
it.
hadn't noticed.
That's it. Looks a touch weird, but we'll sort it. We'll figure it out.
Tony's been a good boy and eaten all of his tea.
Ah, he was having pizza, he said. What kind of pizza did you have, Tony? Where do you stand in the great pineapple on pizza debate?
Where do you stand in the pineapple on pizza?
I quite like pineapple on pizzas.
Methuselah says, did you have a cookie after? Yeah, don't go eating your jungle base by mistake. Tasty jungle base.
Yeah, I quite like pineapple on pizza. I did see that. I don't know whether it was taking the mick or not, but that some prime minister had tried to pass a law to make pineapple on pizza illegal.
And you don't know if that was taking the mick
No, because it seemed like it had been handled through the Parliament as a serious thing.
Well, the world has gone slightly nuts. Sculpting some cute little bows for him. Dwarves love looking cute. Yeah, get some there's some bows in his dwarven hair. Sure, he'll really like that. John likes pineapple on pizza. Methuselah doesn't. Koniko likes pineapple on pizza, and Tony said that they had a stuffed crust pepperoni with olives and jalapenos.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, not too bothered about the olives, but pepperoni and jalapenos. It's good. Jalapenos or pineapple on a pizza, not both. For me.
Oh, well, now you're just being picky.
Yeah. Quite like the little Morrison's 2 for a $5 selection.
Tony says, pineapple has no business being anywhere near a pizza. I'm a pineapple on pizza gal, says Wicked D. Yep, Red, I know I'm off the hot chip list again. Do you ever get to stay on it? Don't like pineapple, be daft for me to put it on, says Red.
Yeah.
Pineapple, sweet corn, mushroom and pepper, says John.
Yeah, I'd be alright with that.
You'd eat oat, you would have sour sweets on pizza.
No, I don't think so. When I was young, when I was little Mrs. age, when I was your age, I hardly ate anything. I wouldn't even eat cheese. It was ham sandwiches and apples, and that was it.
At least you had apple.
Yeah. But I wouldn't eat any other fruit.
Why?
Because I just didn't like them. Was resistant to trying them. Decided that I didn't like them. That was it. I ate fish fingers and fish like from the chip shop, but I wouldn't try anything else.
But that was practically healthy compared to my diet.
What, cheese?
Fish and apples. And look at all that healthy stuff you're having.
Yeah, but all the stuff that you have, or you used to have. You ate all sorts of stuff when your mum used to force it on you.
That's different though, isn't it? Being force-fed is different to enjoying food. Hi, Red Scope. We're talking about pineapple on pizza. Are you a pineapple on pizza person? Are you in the camp of pineapples need to be removed from vicinity of pizzas at all costs?
Definitely, I'm in that. No pineapple.
Pineapple's nice.
Beer bread pizza, says Pete.
Sounds interesting.
We once had some beer battered chips from
Oh,
the
they're-
supermarket and they never made them again.
Yeah, they were ace.
Yes, hot pineapple is rather nice, I see. Red Scope's in your camp.
Yeah, and when you go and you have like gammon at the pub or whatever, pineapple on top of it is pretty good.
Plain old mushroom and onion and chilli pizza for old Red. That's not plain, is it? That's lots of stuff. I have cheese. That's what I have.
Just cheese. Sometimes you have spinach.
Yeah, if we're pushing the boat out, spinach and ricotta. Special occasion pizza.
Yeah. When Little Miss ain't having any, because otherwise you could only have cheese.
Yeah.
4 cheese though. Whew.
Yeah, but sometimes there's too much cheese. So the ones that you get from Morrison's, this like it's cheese overload. There's too much cheese, and it gets like you can't eat it because there's too much.
When you go to the Morrison's thing, so it's two 10-inch pizzas for a £5. Other supermarkets are available, but you go to the thing and then you can either pick one out of the counter, or you can ask the person behind the counter to make one for you. So, if they don't have the right one, I ask them for cheese, because you're allowed like 3 toppings. So, and it always makes them chuckle. They're probably just thinking, "Oh, it's that guy again."
Well, probably. Fried egg with gammon, says Tony. Yeah, that's what I normally go with, but I only like the middle of an egg, so most of it's wasted. Grilled pineapple that you get at the all-you-can-eat barbecue grill place is amazing. Okay.
All-you-can-eat barbecue grill. That sounds wicked.
I don't know what that is. If you want pineapple, eat all your dinner, then you can have it for pudding, because that's where it belongs, says Tony. Oh, Pando's asking how everyone is again. He's feeling left out and lonely. Apparently the barbecue place is in Beverley.
Mm-hmm.
We're not posh enough to go to Beverley.
Yeah, you need a mortgage to go shopping.
I think I'm going to just put a wash over this woman's skin, because I haven't put a wash over my out of my comfort zone, because I was trying to, do it all me. But I think I might just put some over the top of this. I've given her a really dark belly button now for no reason.
Maybe she uses makeup to enhance her appearance. I think is that supposed to be beard, or is that supposed to be chin? I think that might be supposed to be chin, but
Chin and beard.
yeah, I've done it as beard.
All mushes into one.
You know, actually, I could look at my reference picture again.
Yeah, now you've got one.
That'd be helpful. Oh yeah, it's definitely supposed to be a bit of chin.
And you've done it.
And I've done it as beard. But it'll be fine. It's alright. Once it's dry, we can sort it out. Ah, no! Just smudged.
Right over there. Making some very strange little noises to yourself.
Yeah, I'll just put beard colour all over his arm.
Do you know?
Let's get some of that. Oh well, it'll give me the opportunity to sort his chin out. Which
What, have you got anything exciting to tell us? We've got the new Carwood books.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they've come.
They're exciting, aren't they?
Yeah. Carwood Publishing Monsters of Feyland 2
And we've
has
got
arrived.
Mock or however you say that.
Icon, I think it is.
Yeah, I can't remember how you say that. So new RPG stuff.
Yeah, Mork Borg, and we've got a couple of new board games. We've got the Star Wars deck building game. That's pretty cool. Got a demo copy of that to have a look at. In the bag. I don't know. My day's been taken up doing like admin-y jobs, so I've not really I've not really got anything exciting to say. I've had a Games Workshop delivery this afternoon. That was
Hey Jay.
way overdue. Unfortunately, it didn't have what Tony wanted in it.
No. Get him told.
Yeah. But we've got another order incoming, hopefully before the end of the week, so it might be on that one, Tony.
It was a pallet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Our orders come on a pallet, but the truck that it came on wasn't equipped to get the pallet off the truck. So normally they lower the pallet down and they wheel it into the shop, and they just kind of dump it in the middle of the shop because the shop's big enough to put the pallet in. But there was no way to get it down off the truck.
Yeah.
Seemed a bit silly.
Ludicrous.
Oh no, Red's game's been cancelled because the games master is ill.
Oh no!
Oh, this is looking so rubbish.
When Mrs MLG says that her mini's looking rubbish, what she actually means is my mini's looking awesome.
It's not. So how was he planning to get the stuff in the shop when he set off? Don't know. I don't think he cared, if we're honest. So it was a case of, pass the boxes down, everyone carry them in type of jobby, which would have been a lot easier just to wheel a pallet in like normal. Yes, sweetie pie. Oh, that's really good. Excellent. So who knows? Who knows what he was planning on doing?
Yeah. Maybe he thought that we had a forklift at our end or something. I don't know. Crazy.
With such a comedy of errors, says Jay, you wonder how GW got so rich. Oh, Hamish is going to stream later on, is he? He's not been very well, has he?
Awesome.
John's attempting to play rock, paper, scissors with Pando again, who will
cheating Pando.
Pando, we're watching you. You're not allowed to cheat. We can see you. We can see you, Pando. We can see you. John's gone for rock. What's Pando going to go for? Pando is sticking his tongue out, or whatever that is supposed to be. Come on, Panda. Come on. We both got rock. Actually, for once, technically, you did both get rock, even though he already knows what you got before he picks. So at least he didn't just say you got something else this time. There's also a wild Pokemon, a Trumbeak, in chat.
Oh, I've heard
Looks
that
like
one.
a bird with a traffic cone for a beak. Get throwing your balls about if you want to catch that.
I've talking about Pokemon. I've passed another Pokemon exam today.
Oh yes, he's a super special person now.
Yeah, not only am I a professor, I'm also now a judge.
A Pokemon judge and a Pokemon professor.
Yeah, so I can judge officially our Pokemon events and events in other locations.
Hey, now steady on.
Yeah. Be jet setting around to different places being a judge.
I've got a traffic cone in my back garden, says Tony. We don't.
No, not anymore. I think we used to have one.
I don't know what to do with this lady. She's got this bit on the back here, which I think is supposed to be another bit of some sort of clothing. But I've done it all blue. I might just do that bit blue as well. Just gonna do that bit blue as well.
If in doubt, do it.
She likes blue. That's what I'm going for. She's enjoying the colour blue. She's happy. No one caught the traffic cone bird. I used to have a traffic cone collection as a teen, says Wicked Day. We had a shopping trolley once that we were having a party and the boys brought all the booze around in the shopping trolley. And then we used the shopping trolley in the dining room to play spin the shopping trolley. Because why not?
Do you not have a lot of furniture?
No, I hardly had any furniture in my house because I could barely afford to pay the mortgage on my own. So furniture and food and heating was never a thing that really happened. It was a teen that dumped the cone in my back garden, says Tony. Maybe it was Wicked D in a past life. Went back in a time machine just to give you a traffic cone collection.
Mm. Yeah. We used to have a traffic cone. Don't know what happened to it. I think we left it behind when we moved.
I don't think I've ever had a traffic cone.
We did when we lived at Hermit Road.
Why?
I don't know. Someone might have brought it round on the way to a party or something, but it was, we definitely had one.
That probably sounds about right.
We definitely had one.
Once woke up to a lobster on my wall.
It could be worse. It could be Daz. You could have woken up to a mobility scooter in your front garden.
That is true. I thought that was taking it a bit too far though, because somebody needed that. That the rest of them had stolen. Did get it back to its owner. But yes, it was like I think I might have actually told them off for that one. Being all boring and sensible like I am. My uni mates had a whole procedure of traffic cones and procurement. Sorry, there was a big blob in the way of the screen. Somebody I know used to have traffic lights, and I have absolutely no idea how they managed to acquire the traffic lights, and they made them work as well. So they had used them as a lamp. They were very bright.
Not like. Yeah, I know someone who nicked one of the flashing yellow lights off a skip, and it lasted about 4 or 5 hours before his dad came upstairs and said, "What is that flashing?" Because they're so bright, aren't they? So when it was in the house and he was trying to hide it under his bed, and it was just like bright orange flashing out.
Panda's crying. Oh, Tony's rescued Panda. Panda's like, don't talk about traffic cones, feed me. Nobody ever pays attention to me.
Oh, what's that? Winston, isn't it? Is it Winston?
Yes, Winston, who gets a splinter in his paw.
I'm so unfortunate. Everything always happens to me.
Yes, that's a book, by the way. Not a book we stock. Did you know we stock books? Not a book we stock, but a book that we used to read to Little Miss. Winston, yes. All his mates are having really horrible things happen to them, and he's just got a splinter in his paw, and he walks around going, everything always happens to me, and by the time he gets to the vet, the splinter's gone, and all of his friends are in there with horrendous injuries, and he hasn't even noticed. Good
This is
old Winston.
Too self-absorbed. Posh little Winston.
I've got, what's it, Corby? Is that how you say it?
Corby.
This stuff I've got to add to now.
Kobe.
Oh man, come on, I was close.
Yes. Sorry, you were.
I've got that to add tomorrow,
Yeah.
which is cool. Little Miss built a plane with it. It's a brick mechanism, isn't it?
Compatible with other brick mechanisms.
Yeah, not the famous brick mechanism, but compatible with the famous brick mechanism that you can use to build these amazing trucks and aeroplanes and things.
Yeah, I've contacted the company that we get them from that import them into the UK to see if they are going to be getting some more of the tanks and stuff, because they were always the most popular ones. They do some fantastic tanks and stuff in this brick system, but they're out of stock of all of the tanks at the moment, so hopefully they're going to get some back.
I haven't added any of them yet.
No.
Wiki D is grumpy because the Sphinx wings and feathers don't match.
Oh.
I bet they match nearly, don't they? They're not really miles off, are they? Easy fixable, perhaps, maybe?
What, you've painted them and they don't match? Or
Oh yeah, I was just assuming you painted them, or do you mean
that they don't match
gluey on?
before you've started?
Yeah, you might have to explain a bit better now. My mate picked up a Men at Work sign on a night out in Hull City Centre. We got about 200 yards down the road before being spotted by an officer of the peace who made him take it back. Yes, take it back, son. One wing seems to have an extra row.
Alright.
That's just for flight reasons, you know, for aerodynamics. I don't think I've ever painted one of those sphinxes.
No, I don't think I have. There's a male sphinx and a female sphinx.
What was that program that we were watching? That was it, that
The-
Vox Machina thing?
Yes. Oh yeah, that's got a male and a female sphinx.
Hence my image.
Yeah.
One massive wing and one tiny wasp wing, says Tony. On the inside, and the back has even more rows than the front. How very strange. I don't know why they've made it like that.
It's got beetle wings.
Give over. You just have to adapt that into your design. Now that you know.
This is taking forever.
Are you using the world's smallest brush again?
Yeah, I need to though, because there's so many like bits I need to get around.
So, did you? I can't remember seeing what your answer was, Wiki D. Are you doing the Sphinx for an RCL thing or something, or is it just for fun? I can't remember seeing what you wrote. Oh, you have got the Deathfields ORA sci-fi wargaming miniatures in, says Redscope.
We have. They turned up last week and they've been added today.
Oh, large group mini.
Hoorah!
Oh, did I not put emphasis on the
It's fine, darling.
correct points?
It's fine.
Well, it's happened now. I can't change it now.
Yeah, you're not really bothered about the movie that they're like a direct rip-off of.
Well,
Yeah.
what's the movie?
Well, to be fair, there's two that they're based on: Colonial Marines from the Aliens movies, and the Starship Troopers guys.
We watched that.
I know, but you're not like so bothered about it, really, are you?
No.
Hoorah. Yeah, they're cool.
The what? Says Jay. Says Jay. Do you want to explain what they are? A box of plastic minis, aren't they?
They're a box of plastic minis for use with sci-fi miniature games, and they are based off or heavily take styling cues from the Colonial Marines from Aliens and Starship Troopers. So typical kind of sci-fi body armor and rifles and heavy weapons and stuff that you may see in these kind of movies, in plastic form, generic plastic minis that can be used in a multitude of games from War Games Atlantic.
And we stopped War Games Atlantic, and then these have just come in, so they're in the news section.
Yeah, and they are called Oorah!
But I just went, oorah, when I read it out, because, you know, that's what I'm like.
And then there's some other things coming as well. So there's some space bugs, which don't look too dissimilar to the bug aliens from Starship Troopers. And we're still waiting for land-schnecked ogres. They look pretty cool. The renders and stuff that I've seen, pretty funky. I've got to do all the hair on the back now. God, this guy's got so much hair.
I've got the Space Nan ones in my order today, says Redscope. I am trying to build them like the men from Predator film.
Ah, yes. Yeah, Space Nam. Bunch of, blatantly Catachan jungle fighters.
And Red Snail says, be good with Space Hulk maps. I've been watched Strange New Worlds, says Jay.
Oh, is that the Star Trek spin-off, like cartoony thing? Is that the one?
Redscope says, I was going to ask about the ogres to see if you were getting them in stock.
Yeah, we will be as soon as they arrive. I don't think they're in the country yet. Been waiting for them for a little while. There's lots of parts to be able to build them as like Ogrins as well as fantasy ogres, sci-fi ogres, as well as fantasy ogres.
Yes and no, says Jay. It's a live action set around the original series timeline with Captain Pike.
Ah, right. Cool. Yeah, I think I might like to watch Picard, but that's something that you've not really expressed an interest in, is it, my darling?
Do I ever express an interest in anything?
Well, yeah. I suppose I could make you watch an episode or two and then see if you say we're not watching that again, or that's one that you can watch.
Yeah, that's what I normally do. You can watch that on your own, sweetheart. I used to watch Star Trek, and those are the ones.
Okay, well,
when I was younger.
We might give it a whirl because we're running out of things to watch.
Well, you know.
Have you watched all that Lock and Co thing yet?
Yes. It said the ogres came into stock in the UK on the 28th of February. Wow. They haven't made it this Friday.
No. None of our distributors have got them yet. But I know that on the War Games Atlantic, they've been tracking the ships, I think, haven't they? So it might be that the boats arrived, but they haven't actually made it to the distributors yet. Although I can always ring them tomorrow and ask.
Oh, that's a super cute Pokemon. Look at the cute Pokemon.
What is it? Oh, yeah. A wild venonant.
He's a cutie, cutie, cutie. Is there a chugster in the house? Chugster in the house.
Hi, Chunkster.
So how long do you think it's going to be? How long do you think it's going to take you to paint that then, now that you've actually started it?
Oh, I reckon I'll have it finished by next week. Once I get the base colours done, it's not going to take long. So once we've got all the hair done with this base coat, and then I can get onto leather and stuff, it'll just be a case of finishing it off, tightening it up a bit.
So Mr MLG is painting his dwarf for the Great MLG Brush Off, which the theme of March is out of your comfort zone. I am painting some hideous mini that's over there, which is out of my comfort zone. But then so is this woman, because she don't like painting people, so she might be being thrown in as well.
Dual entry from Mrs MLG.
Well, yeah, you can enter as many as you want.
You can.
It's just how many out of your comfort zones do you want to be painting? To be honest, he is making good progress on that dwarf for only 2 hours. It is only 2 hours, yes, it is. It's just one of those, you know, me of little faith again. I didn't even catch the cool Pokemon. Ugh, what's that all about? And Pete's put a train in. This is a very cute little train.
Choo choo.
How do I see what Pokeballs I have left? So, below us, below me, on your screen, there will be a panel that is for the Pokemon community game. It's underneath where it says Mighty Lads Games and rules and all that kind of malarkey. And in there is a little backpack and all the things that you need for your Pokemon catching. And your little backpack tells you what you've got. There is some kind of code as well, but I can never remember what it is. I ran out of steam painting all the skin on this dragon. It's taking forever. Yeah, I'm
Not that skeletal dragon.
Still takes time. It's totally trying to get synth in. It hasn't even got any skin on it.
I think it's a zombie thing. I think it has got a bit of skin.
I remember. It's that one. That GW one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it Flesh Eater Corpse?
That's it. That's it.
I remembered. Okay. Can you see it on my phone during the stream? Yeah. So on your phone, if it's like I've only got an iPhone, so I'm not sure about another phone. But again, underneath me, down here, there'll be a little red square with a blue and white ball in it, and that is your Pokemon community game. And next to it is sound things, and next to that is the quiz. So you should be down here somewhere. You should be able to press it. It's got loads of skin, all laced through the bone.
Yeah. How did you get on building it, Tony? Because I've heard that is one of the most frustrating kits to build.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it, Tony? Sends you as a guinea pig. Let's make Tony build it, and then we can ask you how rubbish it is.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty tough.
I don't know what colour to do with boots. Shall I just leave your boots black? You think black boots is the way to go?
No, give it
What?
purple boots.
Oh, I think she might look like some kind of Skeletor wannabe if I start putting purple.
Yeah, Skeletor colour scheme.
Skeletor wannabe. Then I should have done her skin blue. I don't know about purple boots. That sounds a bit strange.
Leave her boots black.
It's alright, Red, don't worry. I'll just don't want to miss you. I don't want to miss you out, you see. Red boots.
Red boots, crazy evil uncle.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah. Should we have a look what red boots will look like? I thought I might just do this staff, and then it might give me a bit more of a thought about what the rest of it's going to look like. Would you have red gloves as well then? Would she have to have matching gloves, wouldn't she? If she had red boots, she's going to have red gloves. Sure.
She's got gloves on.
She's got gloves on, yeah.
And the boots, but
no other clothes.
But just a bikini.
Yeah. Well, that's the most important bits of being kept warm. Then you see.
Well, I suppose they do say to keep your extremities warm.
Exactly. Yeah, you've got to keep your wrists warm. That keeps the rest of your body warm because it's pulse point. And you've got to keep your knees warm because as you get older they get a bit creaky. So
Yeah. You can definitely attest to that.
The rest of it's just nonsense that doesn't need to be kept warm, obviously. All these barbarians, you see, they're doing it the wrong way around. That's what's... Red orange. I don't know if I've got an orangey red. I've got very red reds. I might have to put a bit of orange in a red and see what happens.
Do you want some auburn shadow?
Oh, is that what you're using? That might be too orange. That's quite orange, isn't it? I hope Tony's having more luck with his zombie dragon. The head fell off mine, says Redscope. How are you? How was it building it, Tony? Your zombie dragon. Oh, we've gone into some kind of weird floaty music now.
Now, the spirit host are a nightmare to build, but the zombie dragon was dead easy.
Oh, there you go. The dragon gods are looking down on you.
I had one of them zombie dragons kicking about at some point. I can't remember what I did with it.
Kicking about at some point.
Yeah, I got it off Al. I don't know if I ended up swapping it back with him.
I don't want this anymore.
For something else, yeah.
John's cheering. Is John cheering for the fact that it wasn't hard to build? Or the fact that it's nearly springtime over? I'm stuck. What's that? Pando says, "How is everyone?"
This guy's got too much hair. When I picked this mini, and I thought, this would be a good challenge. It's got all this skin. I really hate painting skin. What I really should have thought was, I really hate painting hair, and this guy's got loads of hair.
Right. It's definitely out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, it's a double challenge because it's got so much skin and so much hair.
So painting it for out of your comfort zone.
It is perfect choice.
Pete the Hydrator wants you to say their name.
Pete the Hydrator. Yeah.
I've got into a bullseye. Are you going to say Pete's name for him? Guess not then. I nearly cried putting Spirit's hosts together. I threw him across the room at one point and it fell apart, says Redscope. And Pando says, "I'm hungry." He's sitting there crying in the corner.
No, poor Pando.
Whinging little git.
Oh, I should have been using this earlier. I would have got the colour schemes right.
Well, what you been doing, little one?
I'm just colouring in my Pokemon colouring book. And I'm colouring the Eevee evolutions in. And I coloured them wrong. Except from Flareon because I know Flareon.
Yeah, you've done Umbreon right. And you've done Vaporeon right.
Infinity Minis!
Well, they're definitely not their names.
Oh, and Koniko is looking after Pando. You see, got you wrapped round his little finger. So, my darling, it is whatever time of the day it is. It's 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Oh, Infinity Minis are proper hardcore, says Tony. Is that once you've built Infinity, everything else is a breeze?
Oh yeah, I think so.
I couldn't even put the squigs together right, so I've got no help.
Yeah, in Infinity Minis and the Night models, like Batman and stuff minis, they're horrendous as well. I think it must just be something about companies that are based in Spain that they think it's absolutely fine to make tiny, tiny pieces.
Oh, and then you have to stick them on.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
So what are you doing then? Give over. Are you,
I'm just going to finish this bit of hair and then I'm going to call it a day for today.
Give me that orange then, let's see what it looks like. Thanks! I nearly painted my Infinity Minis as my out of my comfort zone. Wish I had, says Tony. Well, you can always paint more than one. This is what Nathan's using over there. 17 parts for one human-sized mini is the record for the worst Infinity Mini, says Veronica.
Yeah, can fully imagine that.
So what do they make then? What?
The Infinity is like a sci-fi skirmish type game, war game, and the minis themselves are absolutely fantastic. The thing that's put me off ever having to go at painting any, even though I think that they look really awesome, is the fact that all the box arts are painted, or used to be painted, by Angel Giraldez, and they all look amazing on the boxes. And I just know that I would never be able to do it justice. And it just depressed me. So I've never tried. The game itself is actually excellent. But it's so far different from any like GW or anything that is kind of more mainstream, popular, played in the shop, that folks just haven't got into it. Can be really cinematic and exciting. So when I've played a demo game of it before, give you an example, I had a guy who parachuted onto a building, shot a guy here, then shot a guy there. Another guy tried to run out the door to shoot me, and I shot him, and that was all in like one turn. That one guy was really good, really good. And so, yeah, just some of them are so amazingly detailed. They really fantastic looking minis. Right, so there we go. He's almost finished now. Obviously, that's. I think he looks pretty cool already. He's only base coated so far, but yeah, I'm going to do all the bits on his in his beard and stuff. They're going to be gold, and the ribbony bits here I'm going to do in black. So I'm going to have to find an appropriate colour for his fingernails, something that matches nicely. Let's just get that bit of finger end done there that I've missed. Thank you very much. I blobbed a bit somewhere on the back. Where's that bit? There. Just, oh no, that's far too bright. Can't go with that. Let's get just a bit darker and sort that out in there. Blobbed a little bit in there. On the back. Tidy that up a touch. Yeah, it's. Thank you very much, everybody. That's really cool. And inappropriately dressed Necromancer looks fab, says Kuroneko.
No.
Tony says, will the Discord bot allow Mrs MLG to post her mini?
Absolutely, I'm not Wicked D.
Yeah. This guy's got massive eyes. I'm gonna have to paint his eyes. That's gonna be a challenge. Getting his eyes to look decent. Hate painting eyes as well.
That's why it's out of your comfort zone.
It is, definitely.
Don't forget, out of your comfort zone is the March Great MLG brush off. You can paint any miniature that you want from any manufacturer. The idea is just to have fun, remember everybody, even though we are all currently hating the fact that you all voted for out in your comfort zone and none of us are in our comfort zone. Yes, remember to have fun. So thank you very much for joining us. The boy over there will be making extra noise with his McDonald's drink again tomorrow. From all, there's a Pokemon now that we've got to wait for Pokemon. And there's a Skitty waving its little tail. To everybody, going, please throw balls at me.
Yep.
Please try and catch me.
I'll be painting some more of this guy tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to get on to painting base coating, even gold, stone, and metal. Gold's a metal.
Well, you know,
yeah.
we don't like pointing stuff out.
Thank you.
Mean.
Thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for.
No one caught the Pokemon. We waited for it, and silly Pokemon game said, no.
Thank you for spending some of your evening with us. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you soon.
Take care, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.